Good evening. Thank you for joining us here at the Board of Selectpersons meeting, Tuesday, August 5th. Thank you for everyone that's joining with us remotely and in person today. On the agenda this evening, we'll do the call to order and pledge. We'll open up to a public hearing to accept the Auburn Housing Grant. We'll review the manager reports, financial reports. Under new business, we'll review a road naming application and discuss mobile vendor license, and then payables. And with that, we'll go ahead and stand and do pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I'll accept a motion to open up the public hearing.
I move that we enter our public hearing at 7:02. 7 o'clock.
1 minute out. Second.
James Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Albee.
Yes.
Jackson Leonard.
Yes.
The public hearing is now open. So this is a public hearing to formally accept a $500,000 community development block grant that will fund Auburn Housing's 18-unit senior plus living project that will be going up just right next to the Top Gun gun shop on Route 26.
Is there anyone on the Zoom?
Only Nikki.
Just-
I make a motion that we accept the grant from Auburn Housing.
Where exactly
I
is
think we've got to
Oh,
come out
yeah,
of the,
Oh, that's right too.
Yeah, we
I
gotta come
forgot.
out of the-
Okay.
and then we can.
Yeah,
Okay,
And
sorry about that.
Seeing that no one is here, unless Marty, you had anything.
I really didn't, I
Okay.
mean, unless you have questions, I'd be happy
Right.
to answer them, but.
Where's exactly it
So-
gonna be sitting?
Pardon?
Where's it exactly gonna be sitting?
Just south of Top Gun, behind the spec building there,
Okay.
back in that area.
The empty building.
If you go down 26th this way and you go by the gun shop,
Yeah.
you'll see the Auburn Water and Sewer District, you'll see like a little pump.
Yeah, that's a
And-
pump station.
Yeah, there's a pump station right there, and they've mowed that area, it's that 8 acres
Okay.
right there.
So is this part of what just got approved at planning board when they came in to redo the whole entry?
I think that might be a different entrance they're
Yeah.
talking about.
So you're on a new entrance down below.
Right, our interest that was approved by the DOT is right where that pump station is.
Okay.
Yeah, they had some problems with the curb cut there with the state, DOT, and apparently they must have they've changed the entrances all along there. But you guys finally got yours approved.
Yeah.
It took a while.
It did, the DOT wanted a bit of a slow-down lane,
Mhm.
but we've engineered that all into our plans, so.
I think eventually it will be slowed down as
Yeah.
more gets development in there.
Right, yeah.
So seeing that the purpose of this is to open this up to questions of the public and no one's here, we'll take a motion to close the public hearing.
I move that we close the public hearing at 7:03 p.m.
I'll second that.
Jim
Yes.
Walker, John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Albee.
Yes.
Jackson Leonard.
Yes.
Public hearing is closed. And if we wanted to take a motion to accept the grant now, that would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the grant for the housing.
I'll second that.
Yes.
Any discussion?
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Albee.
Yes.
Jackson Leonard, by a
Yes.
vote of 5-0, you've accepted the Auburn Housing Grant.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in,
Okay,
Marty.
you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you soon. Yeah, take care.
Now on to manager reports. Yeah.
Manager report for 5 August, the county ASO building. At the July 15th meeting, the county administrator said he would be providing some additional information regarding the new ASO building. He reports they'll send that to us following a workshop to further define the way forward. They'll be held in early August. I think that meeting's tomorrow night, so we should see that by our next meeting. Transfer station update, the concrete poured for the concrete laydown area and retaining wall, concrete poured for the rollover compactor pad extension. And other foundation work will occur a little later. Paving disturbed areas is likely to occur later this week. We applied for and received approval to extend the grant until the end of the calendar year, which is great because that'll allow us to complete the grant and be able to pay for it. Paving update, Colbath Road number 5 and Rang Hill Road have been paved. Westview work has started. The library will only allow service dogs now. No pets are allowed in the library. There may be an exception for events that feature pets, but we were finding is there are people that aren't comfortable around dogs, and then we're doing some group activity, and so we put that procedure in effect. Main Trail Bond Grant, we've completed the application. We'll submit it shortly. Grant is for $66,528 to fund a $73,920 project to install additional trail bridges in the Bragdon Hill Conservation Area. The match will come from conservation funds, and that's a great project that the conservation folks have been working on for years now. And if you've never been down on those trail bridges before, it makes hiking a real pleasure. Trip Lake. Several residents have complained about the water level. The town is not involved in facilitation or permitting of measures, temporary or otherwise, that may seek to solve the issue of water levels in Trip Lake. Instead, any activity within the Trip Pond, the streams that feed it, are under the exclusive jurisdiction of the state of Maine. And I put that in there because there is a meeting next week where relevant stakeholders, to include Trip Lake Improvement Association, another group that's active and interested in Trip Lake, along with all the right players from the state, the DEP, inland fisheries, are going to meet up and have a chat about what might be done. I'm told that there's interest at a level higher than this particular group, so we're hopeful that they will achieve some impact on what the lake level should be. Inland Fisheries did reach out to me, and the guy that's been working on this probably the most reports that he was down there kayaking around. He looked at the inlet side and thinks that there may be some improvements that could be made there that could allow more water to go into the lake. They're going to discuss that at that meeting. I've also been contacted by a number of residents who are rightly concerned that the water level is impeding various functions, whether too low and it's not enough oxygen for fish, or too low for docks because you can't jump off it and all that, and answered those appropriately and respectfully because it's an important issue. But I just wanted to let folks know that is going on. While the town can't issue permits to do anything to control the level of lake, we are interested, and as I get more info, I'll report how that turns out.
Do we know if the beavers are still a problem?
Not anymore.
Okay.
That whole beaver dam is gone. So, but there's no telling that if they will come back or not.
Because I know we've had licensed trappers come in and take out the beavers here and there.
Yeah.
Between.
There's a lot, that area off of Herrick Valley Road is a great place to go beaver trapping. And so the lady that cuts my hair goes down there quite a bit.
Yeah.
And but I don't know. It's something, I think the population would wax and wane depending upon how much trapping's going on. And the one that folks are really interested in is right at the outlet, because that was for many years keeping the water level high. But that dam is no longer there.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, there actually is a dam there. There is a dam crib, and it had planks, but when Mackel closed, nobody did anything on it. And from what I understand now, the owner of that property lives in New Jersey. And the Liquor Association has been trying to negotiate with him to try to do something about the water level, and I
think
think
they've
the dam should
contacted
be
the
put
right-
back in.
The right folks.
Yeah.
The vice president there, a guy named
Yeah.
Scott Shapiro, is very energized.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's,
Well, I hope they can get the water level back up, because I know the docks are way out in the lake. You know, you can't even jump off the end of your dock. You can't even really moor your boat.
yeah, but I want to make sure the board was aware of that. I briefed Mary Ann earlier this week, I think, and at least once last week as well, as these concerns were coming in, because I have a lot of empathy for the folks that are going through this, and want to make sure that Mary Ann, as the chair, knew what was going on and what the background was. But pending any other questions, that's the manager report.
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Financials?
Okay, this is the last set of FY '25, but we're, 9.26, 9.62 through the year. And we'll do 2025 first. The one that I'm looking at for 2025 is the expenses. And we still have an unexpended balance of $92,000 in our, that we have not spent over what voters authorized us to spend, so I'm comfortable with that. Our audit is next week to audit these numbers, and that may change slightly depending upon what they find, but that's a good news story.
And most of that, I'm assuming will just go into the general fund?
So,
or-
so what happens with that $92,000 is that will go from the general fund where it was on June 30th, and it goes into our unassigned fund balance. And we'll get that audited number, and then when we look at our, meet up for our budget workshop next March, we'll use that as the starting point for here's what we would recommend we ask voters to authorize to mitigate the mill rate.
So we'll be keeping the present mill rate until
We
fall.
will be talking about the mill rate at the next meeting when we commit taxes.
Okay.
And
Matt, how does that sort of compare, like previous years? What's the, what does that balance in there?
that's a little lower, but we did have that unanticipated expense for the waste to energy folks. But I think we're okay if when we look at our budget for next year. If we want to use a larger amount, we could. We have that flexibility because we have a fairly robust unassigned fund balance. So I think we'll see how it looks after we build the budget, and we can have a talk about what we think might be an appropriate number to ask voters to approve at our budget workshop next March.
Thank you.
I am struggling here.
27.
So now there we go. For the current fiscal year, it was still under 10% through the year, and we're just a little high on expenses because we've gone ahead and paid the law enforcement RSU 16 and made transfers to our CIPs, all normal stuff that we do. We tend to skew things a little higher at the beginning of the year. But pending any questions, that's the financial report.
Can I get a motion to accept the financials as presented?
Yeah, I'd say we make a motion, make a motion to accept the financials as presented.
Second.
Any discussion?
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Olvey.
Yes.
Jackson Lerner, by a
Yes.
vote of 5-0, you've accepted the financial reports. We did have a departmental report we included in this that was the town clerk's from June. We decided to include that because it just had the election results, and if folks are interested, they can see that in a printed, or in their, on their computer screen, make it a little easier to look at, and then next month, that'll allow her to give her normal report.
Thank you. So on page 38 of the packet, we have a road naming application. Looks like it's for Jessica Way, who's the owner of Just Right Inc. And looks like she's got a few choices there for names, with the first choice is Just Right Way. To start off discussions, I'll take a motion to approve this road name application.
I move we approve the first choice of Just Right Way.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that, yeah.
Any discussion on this?
I'm assuming that this is a new access road going in?
I
Or
think
for some
It's an
development?
existing road that they're changing the name of,
Oh.
East German Judges.
Huh?
They're adding in a couple more lots on the road,
Okay.
so to do
That's
that, we
funny.
need to change.
Closest existing road is just the way, I thought it was the person name of the applicant.
That's what I
It's
thought.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
So Just Right owns the road, okay.
I think, yeah, I'll go for the first one.
Ready? We gonna vote on that?
Yes.
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Albee.
Yes.
Jackson Leonard.
Yes.
5-0, you've approved Just Right Way for a new road name. It's the East German judge texting me here.
Yeah, you said that, I was like, what? It's German.
And then
Presidency
on
Deutsch.
the next page, there's a mobile vendor license application. This is for Glenn Bolduc.
Yeah. So this is really a pretty exciting mobile vendor license operation. Glenn is going to have obviously a mobile stand up at the resort near the golf course that is going to sell coffee and homemade donuts. And the idea is to do that, of course, during the golfing season, and sounds like it's going to be a wonderful addition to what's on offer up there already.
That sounds pretty cool.
Can I get a motion to approve this application?
Yeah, so we make a motion to approve the mobile vendor license application for Glenn Baldock and doing business as Sunrise Coffee and Donuts.
Second.
Does our code enforcement officer have to do anything with this, or?
No, I talked to Scott, and he says it's mobile vendor, they're good to go, and we're following the rules.
Perfect.
Good question.
And I'm assuming that since it's on Poland Spring Resort property, that he's already
Insured.
gotten this approved and he's okay to be there, I'm assuming.
Yes, yeah, I think somebody would have a chat with him if he was not.
Is that, Matt, is that gonna be mobile, or is he gonna pull that out or just leave it there?
It's probably gonna stay there, he might pull it out for the winter.
Yeah.
Just to get it to a place where it could weather more easily, but I think the idea is to go back to the same spot every year, and coffee and homemade donuts sounds pretty good to me.
That's pretty smart,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, and-
Before the guys tee off, that's pretty smart.
How long is he able to keep it there, with it being a mobile,
He can keep it there for throughout the season.
and then does he have to go through this again next year?
He'll pay the $500 license fee again, and I forget if he has to submit the license again, or maybe. I'll have to look at that.
That's a good question.
Yes, he does.
Where'd that
It
come
does
from?
say April 1st through November 1st.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nikki.
I'm sorry.
There she
You're
is.
very welcome.
It's good to see
Looking
your
alive.
face. Okay.
Anything else?
I don't think so. We have a motion and a second in already, so.
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis?
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks?
Yes.
Lisa Albee?
Yes.
Jackson Leonard?
Yes.
By 5-0, you've approved the mobile vendor license applications for Glenn Bolduc.
Excellent. On the next page, we have payables.
Oops.
Anyone willing to make a motion to accept for payables. And there's two of them, one for fiscal year 2026 and fiscal year 2025.
Yeah, I just lost my page. Where are we?
Page 40.
40. Oh, my goodness. Good, you want to, go ahead, Lisa, please.
I move that we authorize our payments for both fiscal year 2026 and fiscal year 2025.
I think we need to
You need to
say
We
amount.
need a
the
dollar amount. I move that we authorize payment of our fiscal year 2026 totaling $737,862.84, and also for the fiscal year 2025 totaling $19,526.12.
Great, do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Halvey.
Yes,
Jackson Leonard.
Yes.
5-0, you approve the payables.
Great.
pretty soon we'll get polished at this motioning thing.
Yeah,
I know, I do, I just
Oh,
don't
pretty
know
well.
quite how to pronounce all that.
I got out of the page, and went back to my email, it's like, oh, no. Thanks, Lisa.
This is when we miss Stan and Steve desperately.
Yeah, they say that in their sleep.
Jim, do you have anything else
Oh,
to
good,
discuss?
good.
So I made a public service announcement on that right on red, and about a week later, somebody took a right on red, and there was an accident right there.
That's too bad.
So,
They weren't listening to you.
please, they obviously not, so please, just follow the law.
Oh, I know what I was gonna bring up.
Too late,
Speaking of
too late.
light on red there, traffic. We went up over Harris Hill the other night, wicked foggy, I got pulled over by the sheriff. He thought I'd been drinking, and I said, no. I said, I put my headlights up on high beam. I said, can you see the road down there? He said, no. I said, that's why I was going slow.
Oh my goodness.
But I was gonna, I think we ought to have a session, I don't think we need to bring it up now. But I don't know whether Matt can look into it. I don't know if we can look into TIF money or grant money and try to get some of those solar powered speed limit signs on some of these roads. Cause I'll tell you, some of these people out there, they're gonna kill somebody. I've had them pass me, when I leave here, I'll come out from town, I've had them pass me going up over White Oak Hill, right up by Pete Green's. I mean, left hand, you got that curve, the other sharp curve up above. I've had them pass me on that curve. I thought for sure there was gonna be a big bang there some night. And they, across the Poland Corner Road to the Grange, the DOT guy said he clocked somebody across there at 70 miles an hour. Up by Gathered Winds. That's, I mean, that's way too fast.
That is really too fast.
I don't know whether we can come up with some ideas of, maybe Matt can come up with some grant money or something to put these, I think we need some signage. We've gotta slow people down. I don't know whether you hit them with a fine.
Well,
But-
are these areas patrolled and are we seeing like an uptick in speed?
I'm not sure where the speed enforcement is right now, but
It was over there on Shaker Hill coming
yeah,
down.
but they move it around based
No,
on
I
what
haven't
they
seen it
see
lately.
in town as areas that need it, and then they will also be on the side of the road with their radar going in other areas. But, you know, I think the other thing folks need to realize is we've got one deputy, it's a fairly large town.
Yeah.
If you are standing on the side of the road and someone goes by you and you think they're going fast, you may not be judging their speed correctly. It's really hard to do that. But we'll just continue to get after speeders because it is a problem.
I just wanted to mention that right now, the Poland Spring Resort is hosting the Poland Spring Concert Series.
Oh, yeah.
It's Monday evenings at 6:30. So there's local bands and artists from all over the local areas. It's wonderful. It's just beautiful. It's just up on the gazebo. It's a very nominal $5 fee to get in, which benefits the Poland Preservation Society. And there's usually, you can buy, their barbecue meal deal, like you get they have hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chickens, great time for anyone that might be interested, and it's for a good cause.
I do not have anything.
Why would anything?
All right, well, I guess if that's it, I'll take motion to adjourn.
Say we take a motion to adjourn?
Yes?
Second?
Oh, a second. We need a second, sorry about that. I'm jumping ahead.
Jim Walker,
Yes.
John DeSantis.
Yes.
Mary Ann Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Albee.
Yes.
Jackson Lerner.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Take care,
Thanks,
Nick.
Nikki.
Thanks for
Good to
coming
see
in.
you.
Great, Nick.
Looks like roll south.